Okay, so last week we unboxed ROG Xbox Ally X, and today I'm going to unbox the Lenovo Legion Go S. And honestly, this is a very interesting handheld because it is not trying to be a mini laptop like some Windows handhelds. Inside the box, we get the Legion Go S handheld, some paperwork, and the 65-watt USB-C charger. And yeah, nothing more. That's all you got in the box. This one definitely feels like a serious handheld. It has an 8-inch display, so it is bigger than something like the Steam Deck, and that bigger screen does make games feel more immersive. But the trade-off is that this is not the smallest or lightest handheld. It is portable, yes, but this is not something you just throw in your pocket, unless your pocket belongs to a cargo truck. The design feels comfortable, and the grip shape is one of the things Lenovo did well here. When you hold it, it feels more natural than just holding a flat tablet with buttons attached. The controls are also made for real gaming, with proper joysticks, buttons, triggers, and a touchpad. The listing also mentions adjustable triggers and an ergonomic design, which is important because comfort matters a lot when you're playing for longer sessions. The bigger 8-inch screen also makes a difference. Text is easier to read, menus feel less cramped, and games feel more cinematic. That matters a lot because on some handhelds, the game runs fine, but then you need a microscope to read the settings menu. This model uses the AMD Ryzen Z2 Go with integrated AMD Radeon graphics. This is not the most powerful chip in the handheld world, so I want to be honest here. If you're expecting every new game to run at high settings with perfect frame rates, this is not that kind of device. This is more of a balanced handheld, made for SteamOS gaming, portability, and console-like simplicity. And honestly, that is not a bad thing. This is a handheld. You buy this for portable gaming, not to replace a $2,000 gaming PC. The goal is not ultra settings at all times. The goal is, can I play my Steam games on the couch, in bed, or while traveling without dragging a laptop around? And for that purpose, the Legion Go S makes a lot of sense. The biggest advantage here is SteamOS. SteamOS makes this device feel much more like a console. You turn it on, open your Steam library, pick a game, and start playing. That is a huge benefit compared to many Windows handhelds, where sometimes you feel like you're fighting the operating system before you even fight the boss in the game. SteamOS also gives you features like Steam Cloud, Steam Chat, Steam Game Recording, easier updates, and a cleaner handheld interface. If you mainly play Steam games, this is a big win. It makes the Legion Go S feel simple, focused, and less annoying. But there is a downside too. Because this is SteamOS, it is best for Steam. If you want easy access to Xbox Game Pass PC, Epic Games, Battle.net, or other launchers, Windows handhelds are still more flexible. You may be able to work around some things, but out of the box, this device is clearly built for people who live inside the Steam ecosystem. So if your main library is Steam, great. If your main library is Game Pass, this may not be the best choice. Now storage. This model comes with 512GB SSD storage, and I'll be honest, 512GB is okay, but it is not amazing in 2026. Some modern games are massive. A few big AAA games can fill this thing quickly. The good news is that it has a microSD card slot, and it supports up to 2 terabytes additional storage through microSD. That is very useful. Battery life is another area where expectations matter. This has a 55.5 watt-hour battery, and Lenovo includes Rapid Charge Pro, with Best Buy stating it can charge to 50% in about 30 minutes, and fully charge in about 90 minutes. That is good, but battery life will depend heavily on what you are playing. The first big pro is the 8-inch 120Hz display. It is large, smooth, and makes games feel more immersive. The second pro is SteamOS, because it gives this device a cleaner, more console-like experience. The third pro is comfort. The design looks built for longer handheld gaming sessions, and that matters more than people think. The fourth pro is the Steam library access. If you already own a lot of Steam games, this device instantly becomes more useful. Another good thing is the charging. A 65-watt USB-C charger and fast charging support are great because handhelds always need quick top-ups. And on the downside, the first thing is the price, depending on where you buy it. The Best Buy listing I checked shows $989.99, and at that price, you really have to compare it carefully against other handhelds. The second con is the 512GB storage, because it can fill up quickly. The third con is that this is not OLED, so display quality is good, but not the best possible. The fourth con is compatibility. SteamOS is great for Steam, but if you play games outside Steam, Windows handhelds may be easier. And the fifth con is performance expectations. The Ryzen Z2 Go is capable, but this is not the top-tier handheld chip. So for heavy games, you need to be realistic and adjust settings. My honest final opinion is this. The Lenovo Legion Go S with SteamOS is a very smart handheld for Steam users. It is not trying to be everything for everybody. It is focused on giving you a better handheld Steam gaming experience with a bigger screen, smoother refresh rate, and more console-like software. But it is not perfect. The storage could be bigger, the screen could have been OLED, and the Ryzen Z2 Go is not the most powerful option for heavy gaming. Still, for the right person, especially someone already invested in Steam, this could be a very enjoyable handheld. So that's all I have for this week. Let me know in the comments. Would you choose this over the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, or the original Legion Go? And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.